Diastasis recti, also called abdominal separation, the ab gap, and most affectionately referred to as mummy tummy. You think you might have it, but what is it and how can you tell if you might have the gap? I'm going into all that in today's video. Welcome to the Strong Mom channel, where I share fitness and nutrition so that you can become strong from the inside out, lose weight, feel great, and become confident in your postpartum body, and help heal some postpartum symptoms such as diastasis recti. So if you're a mom, this is the place to be. Make sure to hit subscribe and the bell so you're always notified of my Tuesday videos. Mummy tummy. It is so commonly thrown around by moms, affectionately referring to their bellies after baby. It could be some extra fat, the belly pooch, a little bit of just extraness around your midsection. Or it could be an actual postpartum condition called diastasis recti. As a personal trainer and a mom of two who has dealt with my own diastasis, my own ab gap, this is what I do. My specialty is helping moms to heal their own abdominal separation so that they can become strong and they can have flatter bellies. So let's break it down and tell you and show you what it looks like so it can help you determine if you have it or not. So diastasis recti abdominis, DRA for short. Diastasis means separation, and recti abdominis, it refers to your recti muscles here, which is commonly also called your six-pack ab muscles. These muscles are not fused together. There is a natural separation of the two muscles, and they are connected by connective tissue. And I'm going to show you what this will look like in most people. So we have my left abdominal, it's over here, and my right ones. And this tube here, just showing a small little gap between my recti muscles. Now, this gap is connective tissue. So it's also called our linea alba. And what it does is it allows for our bellies and our recti muscles to separate and open as our babies in our pregnant belly get bigger and bigger. So that obviously 9 months later we have a bigger belly and our recti muscles expand, they separate from each other, and this is just a natural part of the woman's body. 100% of moms by their third trimester will have this abdominal separation. Totally normal. However, after having your baby, most times the muscles will come to a natural, not closing, but come back to a natural distance. However, still 37% of moms by 7 weeks postpartum, it is not closed to a natural width. Many of my clients have complained that when they, see this mummy tummy, they don't really know it's called diastasis recti. They don't really know what it is. Their doctors, their OBs, their midwives haven't really told them what it is either. Therefore, can't really help them, and many moms are left to their own vices to figure out how to fix it. So I want to show you 3 ways that you might be able to tell if you have diastasis recti or not. The first way is a coning shape to your belly. So think about that linea alba, that connective tissue that you have here. You might see that it's coning out, it might be doming out. Some of my clients have said it's their little alien belly, something popping out. And that is one way that many of my clients have visually been able to tell that they have diastasis. You won't see this all the time, but it might happen when you do things like cough. I know most of you aren't coughing with your shirts pulled up. You might see this when you are sitting up out of bed. So if you're in a lying down position, you're kind of crunching up to get up. You might also notice this if you're doing some kind of exercises like lag lifts or crunches, which I don't recommend at this point if this is you doming out front. A second way that you might be able to tell if you have diastasis is a trenching in the midline. So doming was the first way. Trenching looks like a trench or a kind of sunken inness in the midline, your linea alba. Just like doming, you might not see it the whole way down. You might see it up top, you might see it in the middle or lower. You might see it the whole way through. Same thing with the trenching. You'll just see kind of a caving in the midsection. Moms, if you're nodding your head saying, yes, this is me, this is what my belly looks like, take a deep breath and just know that we can fix it. This is not the end of the world. You can definitely get through this with the help of somebody like myself. The first thing that you should do is go and grab my free ebook. This is my Flat Belly After Baby ebook. This is 10 holistic ways that you can start to be on your way to getting a flatter belly after baby without surgery, without dieting, and without extreme exercise. So make sure you pick that up. I'll put the link in the box below. Third way, and the most difficult to tell, perhaps if you have diastasis, is the way that I showed with my diastasis. And because I didn't see the doming, because I didn't see the trenching, I didn't think that my symptoms were diastasis related, which they actually were. So in my case, I woke up in the morning with a relatively flat belly that I wasn't happy about. And by the time I went to bed, I looked 6 months pregnant. And I was 6 months postpartum. And do you know what that feels like when you're wearing pants? Yeah, stretchy pants, it's okay. But when you're wearing jeans or, you know, trying to fit back in your old clothes, that is not cool. Like, and it wasn't bloating. It looked like a really bloated stomach, but it was the diastasis. So I had my linea alba, that connective tissue, as the day wore on, as I ate more food, drank more water, it got stretched and stretched and stretched. And it's because the linea alba just wasn't able to, or wasn't strong enough to handle all the pressure of the food and the water that I was drinking throughout the day. Now, diastasis isn't always how it appears. There are some feels, as I call it, the feels of diastasis recti. I'll be getting into that into another video. But I know your question is, how do I fix it? Thank you for asking. The first place to start, this is where I start with all of my clients, is to start to work your deep core. Stop thinking about getting back to doing crunches and sit-ups and all the high intensity activity. You actually want to re-strengthen your core muscles. This is step one, very, very back to basics. So I want you to go check out this video that I did here so you can learn how to activate your deep core. This is also going to help you if you're somebody that has low back pain. And you're gonna start with that video, and once you learn how to activate it, check this video, because I'm doing a full workout with you, activating your core muscles so you can move on to the next step in your healing journey. And I'll put the links to those videos below. The next step is to work with somebody like myself who is trained how to work with moms and heal diastasis with the right fitness regimen. And if you're looking to start with that right now, I do one-on-one online coaching. So make sure to send me an email and let me know how I can help you. So now you have some things to look out for and to tell if you have diastasis recti. So if you do have this gap, this separation down the middle, how do you fix it? How do you get that gap, those recti muscles closer together? Or is that even really important? Well, I'm gonna be diving into all that in my next video, so make sure to hit subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified when that video comes out. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below, say hello, and if you got some value from this video, please make sure to share it with your mom friends, because this is the kind of education, the knowledge that really needs to get out there, because so many moms, like myself at that time in life, I was so in the dark about these things. Make sure to join us over on the Strong Mom Facebook community. I'll put the link below, and let's get chatty over there. And I'll see you in the next video.